just wanted to say something this morning. I was up thinking about the fact that I built my independence under a tree this year out of a shipping container. And it was just ironic to think about it actually, how everything co-expired. And I literally built it under a tree. It had some shade. And then I just think about how important it is to build our independence. And I'm thinking coming into 2021 that we have to build our own, we have to provide our own gifts. You know, in order to give a gift to someone, a gift requires sometimes finances. And when you're trying to leave a gift for your family, like your children, you know, you want to give them something that can help them gain their independence, a career, an understanding of life, so they can understand how to treat people, work ethics, hard work, because truly you don't get anything worthwhile, don't come without hard work, you know. But you truly thankful for the gift you receive when someone bless you with a gift that they don't really have to give you one. You know, like they don't owe you anything. They don't have to assist you or help you. They just wanted to bless you and guide you and help you find your independence. So this morning, I just want to say, humbly say, thank you to all those who have been supporting HogOn, all those who have been helping me build the shipping container with donations, with buying different merchandise from me that I've been using to, you know, build the container. Those who have got consultations from me, I've been using that money to build the container. So that way you can just kind of see what I've been doing with it. You know, yeah, I got regular bills to pay, so I have to manage things, and I do side hustles, and you know, I got, you know, a few things going, but I'm in a new city. I'm in Oklahoma City, so things have been a little difficult. So I really want to thank my supporters, my fans, my true followers for just participating and helping me put the shipping container and actually build the shipping container under a tree. So I feel like this is a gift from everybody that participated in it. You know what I mean? So I'm humble to say I'm thankful and I appreciate it, honestly. It was just ironic to me thinking about how it was literally built under a tree. And it took some people, you know, from different places, different parts of the country, participated from the East Coast to the West Coast, from the South to the North, you know what I mean? So I just want to salute everyone that's played a part in it. So, you know, this is just the beginning, and my goal is to lead by example. So I want to use this container not only to help build my family independence, but to also spark the imagination of those on what they can do with a container and truly owning it to run your business, and figuring out that in certain areas there's just certain codes and certain things that allow you and certain things that they won't do within certain city limits. But when it comes to business, a lot of times they welcome a lot of things. So when you think business, and that's what I'm thinking coming into 2020, you know, it's a saying that says, own how you make your money, rent where you lay your head. Years ago, it was, you know, we was into the belief to buy the home, you know, the college thing, you know, living that type of American dream. But that's vain now. Like, that doesn't work for everyone, and it literally got a lot of people in dead and dying before their time under stress, and we just have to find our independence and happiness. And it's not into, I would so to speak say, tiny. You know how people like to use that. I say independence because you can start with this container. We can start small. I took a 40-foot shipping container, cut it in half, sold that unit, built the independence with a 20-foot shipping container that I can add on a 40-foot in front of the school when I get it. It can be the first display connected to 2 to 3 more containers, or 3, giving you, 1,000 square feet. And it's just a lot you can do. So I feel like this is just the beginning, but I wanted to lead by example. So, it's kind of ironic how you see the theme of people working together to get gifts out. You know, a team coming together, and everybody have a specific thing that they're doing. And so it was cool that I was actually able to go live and upload videos and photos of the process of me building this container. And I got some cool photos, so I can't wait to make a dope video of all the photos I have showing the full construction of this project. And like I say, once again, I have to thank everybody, man, everybody, and those who donated, those who participated, those who helped. Y'all know who you are, and most definitely, I haven't forgot about you. Most definitely, like I say, I had a plan on getting this wood deal done. I might have to go a different route, but I'm still going to put everybody in on this project as those who participated as the founders, you know, to help me get this up. You know what I mean? So I want to forever show my loyalty and appreciation for the donations, because literally it helped me do it. You know what I mean? Like, so I can't say, boast and pride and say I did this completely by myself, because I didn't. I had help from you all, and I had help from my wife and my aunt. You know what I mean? So it was just all assistance on us putting our minds together and me networking and selling these welding skid prints. For those who bought the prints, man, I salute you. That helped me. For those who, you know, like I say, participating in the consultations and needing certain things, all of that is used to help build my independence, so I can be able to not only just help me, like I say, my family, but I want to be able to lead by example and also teach someone. You know, with the welding sessions I'm gonna have in the rear of that 5x8 area, you know, is to help me physically teach some people who want to learn the trade, and then not only do that, but then also show you what you can do. Like, hey, this is an example of what you can build from having an Airbnb home in your backyard, from having your own barber shop, your own salon, your own independent office for taxes, or your office to do real estate, or your office to do, you know, the people that help people with their investments. Like, it's so much you can do. You can have your cafe where people can come over. You can have drinks. You can have a bar. I mean, like, it's there's no limit. And I think that with this project, I truly wanted to spark the imagination of my people. You know, I truly want to spark the imagination of those who thought you can use a box, a container, and turn it into whatever you want, you know. And it just made me think about when we was young. You know, we always thought big, and I know I'm not the only one who took something small and made it and had a big imagination. Say, yeah, this is my fortress. This is my tree house. That really wasn't a tree house, but in my mind it was a dope tree house. You know what I mean? So we had these imaginations, and I feel like coming into 2021, we have to go back and find that. You know, there's an old saying that says, in order to enter heaven, you must enter it as with the heart of a child. And if you think about it, the heart of a child is pure, but also the heart of the child has an imagination. You know, it's not judgmental. You know what I mean? It's giving. So there's a lot that we have to get back to embrace. I think I missed your message. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. Same to you. Same to you, man. Hope you enjoy your good family time. I know everybody probably waking up. Kids might be getting up, or you know, I remember when I was growing up. You know, the chances where I did celebrate Christmas. I remember growing up, getting the opportunity to open up my presents, you know, early. So that's always a good thing. And that's really why I'm coming up early this morning, because I get up early anyway. But I was just thinking about how, you know, how we all, you know, grow and learn. You know what I mean? So just wanted to say, you know, happy holidays to all of my people that enjoy Christmas. I wanted to say happy Kwanzaa Eve to all my African Americans and all my Black natives. Tomorrow is actually Kwanzaa for us. So, you know, do a little research, learn your history. You know, I like to include that because it's part of who I am. That's why I made this a personal vlog, not to influence anyone to, you know, per se believe what I believe, but to just know your culture, you know your history, know where you're from, because if you know where you've been, then you know where you're going. And once I fully understood that concept, you know, I gravitated to it and I use it like literally all the time. So today, man, this morning I just wanted to talk to you about that, about my gift, container gift that's under the tree. And you know, it was a blessing from those who follow the channel, those who support. So I just wanted to say thank you, you know what I mean? Because we're like, right now, I think we're like 95%, maybe 98%, pretty much almost done. But when I finally sum it up, you know what I mean, I want to cut the ribbon, you know what I mean, even though it's going to be there until I get it transferred. But once it's finally done, I actually want to go live and cut the ribbon. You know how they do it on shows. So I felt like I just want to do that. I just seen it so much growing up on TV. I'm like, hey, I want to do that. So since this was my first handmade product, man, I just wanted to I wanted to not only celebrate it, but I wanted to celebrate it with you all because it wouldn't be possible, you know what I'm saying, without everybody that's been participating. So you, like I say, everybody know who they are. Um, my goal is, like I say, to finish this tree of life. So for those who participated in this, they're most definitely going to be on that. And then I'm gonna have a area where those who want to like advertise with us, you can advertise with us, you know, on a yearly basis to make it easier, simpler, and very cost efficient, and the benefits you would gain. So I'm working on a couple perks for that too, to make it more of a benefit for those who want to do that, advertise with us. So my goal is, like I say, to come into this building containers, but not only that, fabrication, building independent products, building some products inside of the container, some of the small handmade products. I have a lot of different little small ideas, and I want to share them with you because I feel like we have to really get the concept of products over talent. Products outweigh talent and what it means. You know, some people get it confused as if we um, belittling talent, but we're not. We're not shunning talent. We're not saying that your talent is special because your talent is special. You know what I mean? But we realize now, growing up and seeing the system, that your talent can still have you controlled by someone, allowing you to be someone's puppet or slave, and you be always having to serve that talent in order to get an income, when you can actually use your talent, you know, while it's good, and get that money to create money. So that way you have products that can take care of you and you don't necessarily have to work, because people like to say the celebrities that we look up to, especially celebrities. Let me say this. A lot of celebrities try to encourage us that working is the thing to do. Work, 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 work. Man, don't believe the hype. The goal is to work, yes, but for yourself, to be independent, to start your own companies, LLCs, your own sole proprietorship, starting out, because the stages. It's just like, you know, barely walking to running. You know, there's stages, so we have to learn from each stage to build our independence. So don't get caught up in the celebrities trying to get you to work, work, work for the system. Think you got to work hard and go on a panel, and these group of people need to say, yeah, that sounded good. What do you think about it, John? Okay, Paul. Okay, Samantha. Come on now. You know, like, I'm tired of, I don't want to set my kids up in a situation where they have to go in front of someone to get approved to get their life to the next level. I'm not saying don't jump in competitions, because competitions do help certain people get to certain levels. But I feel like we have to come with a different approach now, like an independent approach, where we don't need the system, but we have the system or someone from it say, hey, can we network with you? We like what you got going. Can we get a percentage? Can we? And we always open to network. Like, it's just like with the Master P review channel that he got coming out now. You know, he said that if you get a 6%, not necessarily 6%, but if you get a 6 out of 10, then you own to something. And he's like, if you get a 10, he was like, I might want to invest in your brand or your product or service or whatever you got going. And it just make you think how it takes money to make money. If a person put in something to help increase something, it's only right that they get a fair percentage, because if you were here and they can get you here, but you just got to give up this, it's worth it when you still got your independence, because now you get more money to invest in more products that you can own that's not tied to that product or that deal that you're still eating from. So don't get all caught up and get sensitive when you're building products. Think of, you are a creator. You created one thing, you can create two. You did three, you can create six. You see what I'm saying? So the goal is just to multiply. And with these shipping containers, man, it's just the ideas, man, of what we can do is endless, because I have met people from different walks of life, and everybody has something great they can offer with a container, like from kiosks. And now we're coming into an age and time where people are really practicing social distancing and really concerned on health and really concerned on being safe. So now the containers can take a different approach on helping people do that and still have businesses going, because as we all know, a lot of these businesses have been shutting down. Like they released a list from CNN, I seen on Google that I read. It was like over 30 major businesses that shut down this year, 2020, due to the virus, due to the pandemic, due to the government shutdown, due to the workers having to stop, or the people weren't able to just come in. And it made me thought about something too. A lot of times companies build businesses based on people's leisure time and free money, and the fact that you're just going to go do something vain. So a lot of businesses are built based on people's weaknesses. And once a person wasn't able to satisfy some of their weaknesses, think about it, those businesses went out of business. Just think about that. So if you got, but the business that was actually providing a service and some quality or some products that was needed to the people, they still doing good. Think about that. And then even more has opened. So it let me know that if you create something, especially out of shipping container, that can provide a need and a service that's needed, what they call essential, you'll always have business, you'll always have a job, so to speak, you'll always have income. And then those who think real estate, think how you can lease the land, own the property, get your money. If something happens, they want to jack it up, you can move that to another location, which a lot of times, you can get a good lot rent, or you can be able to own your container, then buy you the land that's affordable with nothing on it, and you can prep it and it's affordable, so there's so much you can do. But my goal is to show you that, like, I really want to travel, have a container that's mobile that I can set up here when I'm there. And when I'm over here, I can get it shipped and set up here and show you the independence, show you when I'm going to, I really want to start going to seminars and teaching independent welding, not just talking it, but showing it, the field side, because that's why I say field welding isn't shop welding, because the field tends to get overlooked. We tend to overshadow the blue collar worker that works with his hands, that's actually getting his hands dirty. And so I want to shine some light on the tradesmen, because those jobs in the weather and the elements are most definitely a great asset. And those things are rebuilding the infrastructure of America, the roads, the bridges, the stores, the storefronts. A lot of things are outside in the elements. So I think that if we think things like that too, not only just in the office, we can always have an income, because some of my people, we're very physical. And me coming from the South, coming from the cotton fields, everything was a lot physical, strong. It was like, I can learn if you show me this. A lot of people couldn't read, but they were smart, they was intelligent. So I learned that we have to use what we got and what we know best, and take it, take it, take it and run with it, take it to our advantage. And I feel, us being African Americans, we're physical. So if I show you the side where we really like anyway, we like to be outside. I show you how to get an income and not have to go to a school and get a GED. You don't have to go to a college and get in debt. You don't have to do none of those things to start your business or your independence or get a career. And that's where I come in. I really want to teach that. Travel, have my own spot. And that's what the HogOn Welding School really going to represent. Like, we want to represent independence, not just teaching you a trade, but turning a trade into a business. That's, I think that's one of the main things that set us apart, because most schools promote job. That's it. Skill, job, obey, job, application, job. You know what I mean? Just be real. I want to show you skill, you need a job. Okay, get the job. Now you can get the job and get the money. Increase your skill, think product. We want to start a business to get this LLC. Let's do this, because they don't teach us that. And we worry about taxes. Oh, how am I going to do this? Oh, the government going. Don't worry about none of that. Focus on what you got to do. It's going to take care of itself. I learned that there's an old saying that said, it's an old parable that says, well, it's an old story in the Old Testament that the people was told to go out and go get some living bread, some bread that fell from heaven, and you got to go out and get enough for that day. And it was said, if you get too much, to be lazy, where you don't have to go out the next day, what you got in the basket to go bad, you couldn't eat it because it'd be spoiled, and then you'll have to starve because you have to go out there that morning to get it. So some people try to be slick. You know how it go. I'm gonna try to do this a little extra day. I ain't gotta do nothing tomorrow this day. Well, it didn't work out for them. You had to get your daily bread. You get it? Your daily bread. Every day is a struggle, man. Every day we have to get up and get out and get on it. Every day we have to believe. Every day we have challenges. We fight. We go through. So I think that it's important that, we use that concept in building our independence, knowing that it takes it one day at a time. You know what I mean? Like, nothing's going to come overnight, but you got to have that vision. You got to have an imagination to think outside of the box, literally. And you have to, want it. So that's why the shipping containers, the independence, the welding, turning the trade into a business, the welding and hip hop products over talent, imagine your container. It's not for everyone. It's for those who need it, those who want it. You don't have to force feed. You don't have to force feed something to someone that's hungry. You know what I mean? If you put out a feast, I don't have to tell them, hey man, get something to eat. They gonna grab something to eat. You see what I'm saying? They know why it will sit there. Some people, you'll sit there and look at it. They want you to baby them to the table. Well, you didn't ask me to come. You're in the room with the food. I didn't think I had to tell you to sit down and grab a plate and put it in that. Some people, it's different. So I get caught up in helping those who are hungry. You know what I mean? Those who are willing. And that's, to me, I think it separates those who want to be free for those who actually want to be in bondage. Like I say, when Harriman Tubman was freeing the slaves during the Underground Railroad, there was a lot of people that didn't want to be free. There was a lot of people that could have been freed that wanted to stay in that situation, in that bondage. And us as people, we can't get mad at someone who want to live in bondage, someone who want to be blind to the truth. If that's okay, if that's how they want to live, so be it. My mom used to say, she used to tell me this before she passed. She said, son, if they like it, I love it. Meaning, that's their life. Why am I concerned? Why am I getting upset? Why am I even getting in my feelings about the way someone else is living? If they're not knocking on my door, bring it to me personally. Meaning, I got to turn on the tube, or I got to go to them to get the information. That means I'm in the wrong. And sometimes we tend to do that. You see the people, the trolls, the people that tend to, say things about how you're doing something. If it's not affecting that person, I don't feel you're doing nothing wrong. Like, some people wonder, or say you doing too much because you post too random, but that's you. You know, don't let someone else's convictions become your convictions, because if it doesn't convict me, I'm gonna continue to do what I do. You know, I cuss. You know, I cuss fluently actually, but I know how to be in a situation, a conversation, but I don't. But if I'm in my natural environment, I'm gonna be me, and I'm not trying to be nobody else. I'm not trying to be under a rule or under someone's thumb. You know, I know respect. I know disrespect. I know being me. I know, you know, how to. I know when and where. But sometimes, you know, you get upset like anyone, and it don't care where you at. You know what I mean? Like if you in your feelings, it don't care who you're around. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. So, you know, it's just those things that make you think about the realness. And honestly, I think that's how I'm really going to really help the youth and my brothers who are, you know, not young, but my brothers who between, you know, the ages from, I'm gonna say 25 to 35, and or 25 to 45, pretty much. You know, if I'm assisting anyone from that age on building their independence, because it's never too late. You know, it's never too late, never. You know what I mean? So don't feel like, oh man, I got to start over, I got to do this. But you know, this welding trade might be a door to your independence on a whole nother level. Having a container and turn it into something else to build income might be something for you for a whole nother level. A grow house, you know, a lot of people are starting to grow their own fruits and vegetables, and really take care of their family. So that's a plus. You know, having it outside is a plus, and having it inside where the elements or the environment don't mess up your process, where you can always have something going that can provide, you know, food not only for your family, but you can provide something for the community. You can have a fresh market, you know, and that's a big thing in communities right now. Fresh markets are a big thing. So, you know, it's there's a lot you can do. That's one thing I love about Kansas City. They got a nice fresh market, and even in their fresh market, people are even allowed to use their government assistance, like their stamps or whatever, the EBT cards or whatever, to go buy, you know, fresh produce, you know, to eat and cook for their family. So I think that that's neat, and you know, I just think it's going to be more of that, and the things you can do with a container, man. I just want to spark the idea, because I don't know. Somebody might get it and make $1 billion idea. You know what I mean? Just remember me. You know what I mean? But you know, my goal is to inspire, man, and to, you know, let the truth be known that sometimes if it's going to be gifts under the tree, sometimes you're going to have to put them there. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're going to have to literally build your independence, build your smile. You know, 'cause that's what you get from that gift. You know, you be like, wow, you know, thank you. You know, you're humble for what you got, or someone thought of you. But sometimes you have to do that yourself. Sometimes you have to be the one to put that in on your own. So, you know, that's just something to think about. But I'm just coming this morning, you know, I was thinking about that, and just wanted to share it, and just wanted to say again before I leave, I really appreciate all those who've been sharing, liking, commenting, donating, participating, helping, praying, all the above, you know, for the channel, for the business, for me just on a personal level to keep it coming. And like I say, coming into 2021, I want to do some things differently. I want to jump off the podcast. So coming soon, coming soon. HogOn coming soon. So we want to be able to shine some light, you know, on those who are being independent, those who are being building businesses, you know, uh, honoring our generation, ornamental nature, while hustling over grounded obstacles naturally. Like we want to show the development, the stages, and then pay homage to those who actually help us get there. If it was someone that put a fire under you to help you, you know, get there, I literally want to feature those type of stories and those type of independent businesses from different places, you know. So I don't mind traveling. I don't mind actually coming in, staying, and networking with people, because I want to show, you know, I want to use my platform to show what we can do. And if it's out of a container, most definitely. So, but however a person can on their independent grind, you know, I want to shine some light on that, because I think that it motivates us. It encourages us to see the true story, not just saying you can get rich quick, not just putting up a video saying you want to make $10,000 in one day. You know, I want to be realistic with you. I want to give you a process because I understand it's a process, but you can get big numbers. You can live how you want to live, but sometimes we have to start from someplace, and some people just want to get from here to there. And realistically, it's just a lot of times if you get it there that fast, you lose it that fast. So just wanted to say salute to everyone. Enjoy your family time. Uh, Enjoy this holiday season. Get your mind prepared for next year. Get your mind prepared for what you got to do. Hey, you know, things are changing, so you have to change with time. Don't get stuck with time. You know, if, you know, I heard a guy say, hey, if life give you a lemon, make it into some lemonade and sell it. You know what I mean? Do your thing, man. Keep getting your hog on. Be blessed. I'm out. Black Feniks.